When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Utep Miners, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So the Utep Miners offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdown.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Got the first down and more. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
To the air on first down. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Miners will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quick handoff. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And a missed opportunity.
Oh, my Lord.
Third down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt.
This offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast, and it's so important today. Playing on the road in this kind of environment, you saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So FIU's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup, and, you know, you want to slow him down. Like, make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Caught behind the line. It's Garrison. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Let's take a minute to look at Florida International. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
And the Panthers are rolling down the field. Rides the back on the option to give.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wilson to pass. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Wants to fire on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Spears. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Defense might bring the house here. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now they'll run it to the right here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
They came to play this year.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Sets up the screen. At the 35, he's loose. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bridges. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, I have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes.
That was easy.
Utep.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wilson will throw. He's got him. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Unloads quickly.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He's taking the shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. FIU will line up to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Utep has the ball in the offense, ready to go back to work. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. From the gun, give on the inside. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Well, they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. We've come to the break, and it's Utep holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The Miners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Makes the grab down the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And the Miners have this offense rolling. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The quick out. Turning it on. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Miners with the 1st and 10.
Another 1st down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the move. And he'll run
There we go. The route starting.
Utep. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by 7 over North Texas. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. FIU pushing tempo.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Fakes to grab. Open space at the 25. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
And last week was great for this young man, but man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level, just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great
offense. Nicholas did carry the torch from Malachi Nelson. Over 300 completions now.
And the Miners have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown!
There he is.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
This
Heck yeah, man.
offense
We're not
is
even done with the
so
season
good,
yet.
They can hurt you in so many
Talk about
different
air
ways,
raid.
and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes
Although,
the extra
you know,
point.
coming into the next
Quick
year,
work on
wide
that
receivers are
two-way
going to be
drive,
thin. I
just
think
4
I got like
plays. And
3
finish
or
the
4 of
deal
my
with the
guys are
short
leaving,
touchdown run for the
graduating
two.
or whatnot.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. FIU pushing tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick. So
There we go.
He's
Get him,
going to
Christopher.
lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wilson to pass. He lost one down the sideline. It's caught, and what a job to
I always
get the
missed
foot
him, man.
down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. The Panthers are flying down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, FIU. Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
You see them there taking a shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
To the air on first down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Uh-oh. Tried to do the quick comeback. Didn't work.
The defense put the heat on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield.
There we go. That comeback
And
work.
after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Now from inside the red zone. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Oh,
Touchdown.
way to make a name for yourself,
And they add
Nicholas.
6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Right, and you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time, and you got misdirection. There's so many things to look at. The quarterback can throw it, but when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He'll keep it himself. Got room at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Good timing on the quick out. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wilson will throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. FIU pushing tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. And he's wrestled to the ground. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught over the middle. It's Burke. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Just plowing ahead. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Touchdown, Panthers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half, when you got to have an execution. Has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll run it from the gun. Past the sticks and still on his feet. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. FIU will line up to punt.
Number 12, on to punt it away.
No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. To the ground with the back. Shakes off the defender. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Here's the handoff. Creates a little room. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Miners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
He wants it all. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And the try is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
That like a bug.
FIU pushing tempo. Wilson to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
To the air on second down. Makes the grab. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Makes the grab. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. FIU set up with another first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by 4 over North Texas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Oh, man, they're reading that play.
That did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Miners send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Gonna run it. It's Garrison. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. FIU pushing tempo. They go to the draw. Got room to work. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll run it. Makes a pass to Marker. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Wilson will throw. The screen, he's got wheels. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And This offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Using the quick game. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12.
Another FIU.
Leaves it with the running back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Maybe another step, another block, and he gets more, but the offense will take over there. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll try the run, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Swings it out to the flat. Crosses the 45. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
Man, what a weapon in this offense to have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Utep.
Yeah, boy, get on in there, Emery.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Still on his feet at the 40. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And that's another FIU.
Wilson to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. FIU pushing tempo. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
On the double.
The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. It'll be a draw. Oh, he's got a chance. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Smashes in between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. You kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. He's up to 90 yards rushing so far in this one, and he's closing in on 1,200 for the season. And the Miners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hauls it in. Inside the 30. At the 20, he's got space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today, college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. And it's in.
Dang, what a bad pass. He cut me off.
To this defense. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the Panthers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. On the move. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Panthers are in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Garrison. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wilson will throw. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up.
Oh, he's got some space. He's
Oh,
all the
my
way down to the
gosh.
27-yard line, and they are threatening. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Running into the open space. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burke. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Touchdown!
Oh, my God.
They've got the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. San Diego State is on top right now, but that's not exactly Marshall Faulk out there running circles around the D. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Utah State. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got his man quickly. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to take off. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the catch down the right side. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already.
Touchdown, Miners! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wilson to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU.
And that's another FIU.
Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Nice job by this defense. You go dime package. Why? Because you know the offense is going to throw the football. Great job matching up. More skilled players on more skilled players. More speed on the field to defend the pass.
Rush is on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up fourth down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
A shot toward the end zone.
Oh, what a way to seal it. Let's go.
And that is a back-breaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances.
Dang, good game, FIU.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We are number 4 coming into the conference championship week. Taking on Delaware. We've played these guys a few times.